Hello, welcome to part 9 of Elite Force, where we continue our journey through the Borg cube, and we are being under attack by Borg on the other side of this
We are
thing.
being under attacked?
Yes.
You mean we are under attack?
Yes. You ran in front of me! You saw that, right?
Somebody's drunk. Uh-huh.
Yeah. People. Yeah, that's not a good place to be when... somehow.
Slow down.
Excuse me.
Excuse
Stay
yourself.
here and watch for more Borg. Ensign Monroe and I will scout ahead. Sir.
Oh, will we now?
Aye, sir.
Shoot him, shoot him, shoot him.
That ass.
Shoot her! That pointy, blocky ass. That's how I like my woman.
This is a holdout gauntlet, if I'm correctly. We essentially have to... Yeah, I don't know why her voice has an echo effect right there. But, we essentially have to defend her as the Borg just keep coming. This is actually very easy. It's just, you know, you can't let them get to her.
Don't let them touch you.
But we do get pushed back, which is a nice way of, creating suspense. You see him, like, coming out from the side when not shooting? Like, you're not fooling anyone, guys. I'm doing all the work.
Oh my god.
How come my iMod's blue and theirs is like purple?
I don't know.
Are iMod's actual guns in the series, like in this actual Star Trek universe, or are they just game guns?
I've never heard of them until this game.
Ah. You saw that.
Dude, you just blew a hole through Chang. Dude. Oh my god.
I'm covering everyone. Gerard, please
As a
shut
telepath,
up.
she should be able... You just call it Jiraiya?
No, Gerard.
Oh.
Who's Gerard?
Jiraiya-sama? Naruto?
Yeah, I know. Information. Yeah, there really isn't.
Explanation.
There really isn't a lot to say about the Borg cube. I mean, it's a Borg cube, you know. It's just there. They do give you a false sense of branching paths, which is why she says either one will suffice. But they loop, meaning that, you know, if you went one way, you'll find the other way really easily. Like, it doesn't really make a difference. It's not like one way they're faster or anything. So, a lot of Borg, huh?
You are in their cube.
Do you think the Borg was overused by Voyager? Like the whole idea of the Borg?
I think they kind of remove the teeth, the fangs from the beast, you know? It's kind of like they made it a toothless tiger. Because in Next Generation and in the movie, they were virtually unstoppable. And the Enterprise E, or actually the Defiant, which was designed to fight the Borg, that was the primary mission, couldn't defeat them. And then the scout ship that wasn't designed to fight the Borg, goes up against a tactical cube, which is much stronger than the one they sent to Earth, and survives it. I mean, realistically, it wouldn't have survived any Borg encounters.
I actually heard that they included the Borg into Voyager because they originally weren't planning on doing Borg, but the ratings got really bad, and so they needed to get the ratings up. So the best way to do that was to introduce the Borg. So once they got the Borg in,
Well,
the ratings went
they
up.
were
But I think,
they were
unfortunately,
in the Delta Quadrant.
yeah. But I think the only downside with that bias, I'm not saying it's a bad thing, but I think what happens is that since the Borg was one of the best ways for them to make money, is that they wound up having to put them in majority of the time. So they had to find ways of making them seem very threatening and all that, even if
I mean, there's not a lot of episodes with the Borg, but when there are, they just seem completely underpowered or stupid, or they don't seem as threatening or menacing.
just could be
When they first introduced them, like when they got 7 of 9, at first they seemed kind of bad, but they were dwarfed by species 8472.
it could just be my imagination,
just-
but I could have sworn there was like a lot of Borg episodes. But
Why? Okay, they just...
yeah, no,
I just jumped
their AI is done. I'm sorry, go on. Or were you done?
I was done.
Oh, okay. I think, if I'm correct, other than the original series, I'm sorry.
Primary subplot.
Other than the original series and
I should be able to download useful information.
I'm sorry, other than the original series,
To attempt to pinpoint
Deep Space Nine is also the only other series to not have Borg in it, right?
memory core is fragmented.
Yep, they even included the Borg in Enterprise.
This is not typical.
I know that,
Oh,
was,
but-
that was an asshole.
These Borg are anything
But the Defiant did fight the Borg.
I found more
yeah, but I'm talking about Deep Space Nine, not just, you know.
have engaged a probe similar to the one
Actually, no, the very first episode had the Borg.
by the Forge. Those
I
vessels
guess so.
have sufficient technology to destroy the probe.
Because remember they started off, they were fighting Locutus.
Once here, this
Yeah.
probe was invaded by a vessel sent from the Forge. Scavengers called them harvesters. They forcibly disassemble the trapped ships and take the parts and crew back to the Forge. They abducted hundreds of drones, and nearly 1/4 of the ships.
Take control of your starship!
The harvesters' resistance quotient is extremely high.
a species even the Borg are afraid of.
We don't plan on sticking around long enough to make their acquaintance. 7. Any information on the isodesium?
Just a moment. Querying.
I think her hand's not
Yes,
right
3
while being in
levels
there.
Quaternary environmental control chamber 9.
In fact, I think your arm's too small.
There is more, but I cannot access it. Memory is
Not in length, but in width. Like, I think her arm's a little too
7.
thin.
7.
I am
From that angle it was. I mean,
yes.
from there it looks fine. That's suspicious, but I'm just gonna let that go. Like, you really had to sit there and think about that. It's like, should I report that? Should I be cautious of that? Nah. So yes, we found out that apparently the forged thing is very menacing, that even the Borg don't like them. So a little story development there. Now I will say, once we kill all these Borg, this is actually a very clever puzzle. Oh, I'm sorry, I keep saying very clever, even though it probably isn't super clever, but I thought it was clever. There's a node in there, in this thing, and so you have to use the rocket grenade launcher, and it deflects and blows it up. Pretty cool, huh?
Get down.
If you can't shoot a man in the crotch and they don't fall down, what will work?
I kind of want to watch First Contact now.
That is a good movie. Like, even just as a movie standpoint, not even as like it's a really good Star Trek film, but in terms of actual being a film, it's very good. It keeps you engaged, which is impressive because like I'm not really the biggest Star Trek fan, but you know, I always watch it because you make me watch these things, Eric. Oops.
There's another one.
She has like either really passionate moans or grunts or really weird orgasm sounds.
Why would you say that?
You hear her going, ugh. I don't know.
I never think, why?
Why wouldn't I say that?
Never mind. There's another one. Yeah, 7. We're on a Borg cube. I think they're everywhere.
And equipment for damage.
Well, you know. Whoa, hi.
Borg cube has a lot of elevators.
It's kind of stupidly designed.
How so?
I don't know. I don't know,
It just is.
A cube just seems hard to navigate around. It's like, hey,
cube's
I'm
like
on the top level, and there's something on the very bottom level.
Well, I think a cube would have like the same
so
structure
it's
as a
gonna take
building.
Shut up.
Just shut up. Yes, the elevators don't move until all the NPCs are on it, which is annoying.
Hey, smartest elevators ever.
Get down!
Alright, well, we have another problem. We can't get through this force field, so we have to find the other... Yes, as Chang said, we have to find it. So, where is it exactly? Oh, it's over there. But yeah, we have to go through there and destroy it, but, yeah. Now, I actually thought that if you go all the way to the end, there would be, like another exit to get out. Not true. Not true at all. You go to all the way to the other side, it's just ammo. I mean, it's nice, but you still have to do all the backtracking, which is slightly inconvenient, but whatever. When you played this game for the first time, Eric, did you find it very hard or not really?
What is that?
I played the second one first, honestly.
Oh,
And the reason I bought the first one is because on the Elite Force mod website, they kept coming out with full walk around of starships. Like they had the Defiant, the Enterprise E, the original Enterprise, and nobody seemed to be working on the new one, on the Elite Force 2. So I bought the first one for just the modding purposes.
ah, I see.
Yes, I am.
We wish to negotiate.
Negotiate?
You and your team will be allowed to leave this vessel with the
Yes, the Borg are talking through 7 to 9.
Sounds good.
What's cool is that 7 to 9 says you are part of species, if I'm correct, she said like 5 something, like 5,000 something. I don't know, it's clever that we are a number to them, you know?
This vessel was engaged in combat with species 8472, who had infiltrated our vessel. The Forge probe attacked us during this combat.
Yes, there is, the, species 8472, which, I also guess might be fan service as well. Maybe they were very popular, so I guess the idea of fighting them would be really cool. If I'm correct, possibly? I don't know.
Gained information that may be of use in protecting the cube from them. However, they stole the isodesium and have been using it as an energy source. They are reproducing rapidly. We cannot contain them.
I see. And you want us to stop them for you?
This unit has memory of specialized nanoprobes developed
I just realized they don't blink.
to eliminate species 8472. You will use these to eradicate the infestation.
They must be crazy to think we would help them.
Why shouldn't we just
Yes, I
leave
do.
you here to kill each other off?
Oh,
You have only
shut up.
accept or be assimilated. Resistance is futile.
2 drones?
I guess if you put it that way. All right. We'll do it.
Really twisted my arm here.
Proceed through this route to Quaternary Environmental Control Chamber 9 Alpha, where you will find species 8472's lair. Their resistance quotient is extremely high.
7, are you...
The vinculum
Well,
has
we'll
been
be
restored.
fighting the species 8472 in part 10.